it agrees.
All right, so we're back.
Agrees.
We begin a day after all of you were apprehended. Because believe it or not, y'all been fucking up. Y'all are Notari, most of you anyways. Terrence is fucking weird. We don't know, but
I'm an accountant.
there was reason enough for him to be apprehended. Now, not apprehended in any way, but a big space galactic sort of enforcement agency headed by a bunch of GIF is what they're called. They're big, burly hippo people. Okay? They're buff, and they basically apprehended all of you from Nene's in the aftermath of everything that went on during the Zol conundrum up in that tree that burned, and a lot of people died, a lot of innocent people died, a lot of cultists died, and those that were responsible were pointed at as the Notari involved and a man now named Terrence.
Whoa, wait. What are you talking about?
You guys are
I wasn't
strung
there.
up. Okay. You guys are strung up in the hold of a damselfly ship headed to God knows where to answer for crimes against the Natari Order. Not just crimes against the, city of Nenes. They might have slapped you guys on the wrist, but as Natari, you had, seemingly like a lot of, you're unfallible. This is bigger than that. Y'all fucked up galactically and have been apprehended by these these hippo-headed soldiers. They're tough, okay? There's some peacekeepers in the galaxy. Now, I'm going to start this session and bring up the map of basically the ship that you're on. So you're in a damselfly ship. You guys are all kind of chained up to a wall, and you can hear the flutter of the constant movement of, like, engines beneath you and also the wings. The damselfly is essentially a giant dragonfly spaceship. Okay? And let me...
Is it like one of them ornithopters from Dune, kind of, just bigger?
Yeah, it's kind of like a giant ornithopter. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I caught it.
That's cute.
Yep. But it's massive. This is what it looks like from the outside. It's big, it's mechanical, and y'all are being whisked away into space. You're leaving Nevlum, which was the name of the planet that you were on previously, where all manner of hijinks happened. At the God King's Legumery, at the Theracenor Express, and lastly in Nene's proper. You guys come too. How are y'all feeling? Who do we have? We have everybody go around and sort of talk about yourselves briefly.
Can we do this thing where we do this, those sitcoms where it's like it shows the spaceship and it has like the stupid like music and it like fades into us being chained.
Like I'm doing something, I'm chained up.
Whatever happened to this disability
transition?
Based on TV.
Full House.
Where those good old
Full
happy
House, right,
values,
like
how much we used to rely.
Family Matters ass intro, right?
Yeah,
But, like,
Family Matters intro went crazy, dude. Whoever the fuck that was singing their damn heart out.
It just starts with Sunday, Monday, like he's got riddles. I'm assuming and I've been telling y'all these riddles for like I don't know how long we've been chained up, but like I have been bored out of my mind, and I got so many stupid riddles. So I say, who can shave 25 times a day but still have a beard?
Santa Claus.
A razor.
Close. A barber.
Shit.
And I'm crying a little bit. I like blood coming
You
out
even
my
tricked
eyes.
the dwarf.
I like Namira's answer.
agonizing.
And Sunday, Monday, what were you doing when you were apprehended by the gift?
I was probably screaming bloody murder at first, and then I kind of just like disassociated my body with my mind, and I just started.
Before you were apprehended, you were doing that?
Before? Oh, okay. Well,
just another two. Just
What was I doing? Most likely, I had my mandolin, and I was probably just trying to make some quick money. You know,
Hmm.
I feel like all of our missions failed basically for the most part, and I'm still broke. I'm broke out here, so I'm just hustling. You know.
Yeah, that's fair.
You
That's
said we're
fair.
chained up, right?
Yeah, you're chained up.
Are we all
Who else
coming
do we
from
have?
different places?
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
I mean,
remember
Or are
where.
we
that's
coming
up to
from
you.
that last
That's
campaign?
up to you. So, I mean, it's
Mm.
coming off of the last campaign, but the last campaign ended, and basically, you guys kind of went on to your lives just for a brief amount of time. So you
And
could
then we
be
got
together, you
arrested.
could be apart. Yeah, and then you got arrested.
Got it.
So who else? Brother Mo, what were you doing when you were apprehended by the give?
I was traveling. I was checking out some nice buildings in this one nice little, pretty little village, old architecture. Started taking some mushrooms. Maybe took a little bit too many mushrooms. And then I was apprehended, and I was just really surprised. And then in the process, I just grabbed some more mushrooms and put them in my pocket.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So here I am, still coming down from mushrooms.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Make a constitution check for me real quick. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm
this
gonna need
dude
you to
is
take 1d10 of
still.
damage, Brother Mo.
God damn.
God, my stomach, it hurts so
What
much.
is this, psionic damage?
Yeah, it's psychic damage. Terrence, what were you doing when the GIF apprehended you?
Me? I was at the
Wait, why was Terrence
I was at the
apprehended? Who
farm.
even is that?
I was at the precinct.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I'm Terrence. I'm an accountant, and I'm also a monk. And I was just working on some I was just working on some people's accounts, and all of a sudden, a bunch of alien hippo-looking motherfuckers bust into my office and arrest me. I don't know why the fuck I'm here. I haven't done anything except great work in accounting.
I like this
But
Wait, are
guy.
you
I'm
telling me
happy
these
to.
hippos are aliens? I just thought they were talking hippos.
I mean, they're
What are you guys in
aliens to
for?
Ain't
Nebulum.
supposed.
Nymera,
He's saying
what?
he's saying that because he's tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nymera, what were you doing when you were apprehended?
I was just in the, forest with my animal friends, talking to them, meditating a little bit, my peace. And then these hippos just came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't, they wasn't even trying to talk to me. They see me talking to my animal friends and they weren't trying to have no conversations. And now I'm here
Mess the
chained
vibes
up,
up.
listening,
Fucked up.
answering riddles from Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
Right.
Who's that over there? What are you, Catelyn Steele?
I'm just a human.
Who's that human over there?
Well, all right. I was just chilling at my apartment in the city, and I'm surrounded by my books and my plants,
Huh?
having a great time.
Yeah.
And these hippos pull up onto my balcony and are like, "You gotta come with us."
That's
And
crazy.
hippos on your balcony, you gotta go. So I went.
That happened for real?
What a
That's
worst time.
crazy.
You were like chilling. You were chilling
Was
hard
chilling.
too, Catelyn.
You was chilling.
You was chilling.
Sound like it. I would like to I want to try to break out of my chains real cool like. Can I roll for that?
Yeah, how are you gonna break out of them?
I just want to burst out of them with my strength.
Your accountant strength.
So like a strength check?
Like a buff accountant.
I work
Yeah,
out,
let's.
obviously, if you can't tell by my
What do you look like,
bulging
Terrence?
muscles. I'm a tiefling.
Dude, it's
I got on a
fucking.
sick ass suit. I got
It's
some
grease,
cool ass
guys.
exactly
No,
pins
it's
like
on his
grease.
bitch.
It's grease.
Grease?
He
Wait, huh?
Nah, he's dressing
Yeah,
up.
you look.
Who the
look
fuck
suspicious.
is
No,
You look like
no,
Grease?
that's grease, dude.
Did
No,
you get arrested in
It
place
looks
of grease?
exactly like grease in a suit.
I don't know
guys.
who Grease is. He sounds really handsome and cool, but I don't know him.
Is
He's
he
a
a little
menace.
greasy? Can I do
He
like
left
a
a trail
check to
everywhere he
see if
went.
there's
It's
a little
disgusting.
bit of grease? Can I
I
do a
don't
grease
know
check?
anything about Grease.
Yeah, roll
They
an
thought you
investigation
was
check,
grease.
Catelyn.
On me?
Yeah.
Shit.
And then I got +6 investigation, so
Wait, no, but
Tell
it
it like
does
it
that
is.
automatically for you.
Well, I just rolled the d20. I forgot to hit. I haven't done it on this in
Oh,
forever.
geez. Yeah, that's grease.
I knew it.
Holy
I
shit.
knew it. I knew it. I knew it. No one has said anything this whole
Oh
time.
my god.
I looked
It's
exactly
fucking grease, man.
He
I just
has
start
like
slipping on the ground.
he has a no, but he's not greasy currently, but he has like, a collared shirt on, and just like a little bit behind his neck you can spot a little bit of grease.
Damn it. Why are you lying to us, Terrence?
I don't know what you're talking about. What am I? Yo, I
Terrence,
don't even know y'all. What do I have to lie about?
He doesn't remember
Terrence, are
anything.
you rolling a strength roll to get out of your binds?
You can just slip out
Yeah,
of it, I'm sure.
slip out.
Dude,
What are
right?
you talking about, woman?
What a great time to
Well,
I'm
use
just
your
You
fed
know
up.
grease
what?
powers.
I'm just fed up
Grease.
about him being.
Y'all are honestly making me nauseous. I hate grease. I don't like grease anywhere on my body.
And
Anywho,
I do just want to
I just
20
rolled this.
well,
Oh shit.
not a strength save though. It's just a strength check.
Oh, strength check.
And I just to reiterate on where we last heard Grease, um, he was
Depressed.
traumatized after the events of the Zol cultists and stuff, and he went to like an asylum or something. Like he was going to go get help. That's the last you heard of Grease. Yeah,
That
with the
sounds
strength
really
check,
Shit.
fucked up. I don't.
They did a
with that
lobotomy on him.
For real.
Who took like a
that strength
3-week
check
course in
though.
accounting?
Oh my god! With that strength check though, you do not manage to get out of your binds.
I wanna be like, hey, Catlin, Nymera, watch this, and then I just try to burst out of my fucking burst out of my cuffs, and I just completely fail at it.
And me and Amira just look at each other like,
And while when I realize that I can't do it, I'm like, so, son, big green ogre, dude, you trying to what? You got any more riddles for us?
Marcus, could I try to do a acrobatics check, but where I trying to break the rope by crawling up the wall and using my leverage to break down on it
Damn, that's
and like flipping
creative.
down?
I'll
I
let
have
that.
no
Yeah,
riddles right
yeah.
now. Let's
I
He
like
watch
can't
that.
do
Brother
I
it.
like
Mo
that.
do this
He
acrobatic
can't
I'm
do
move.
it.
gonna give him
He can't do.
inspiration.
I hope he can't do it.
I'm high as shit right now, so it sounds great.
You can give him inspiration.
I'm
You
giving
can
him
give him
inspiration
inspiration.
because I just want to
All
see
Okay,
right, so
this.
is it the best of two then?
best of
Hmm.
two.
All right.
We're all gonna die here anyway. Let's see
This
some
is
entertainment.
insane.
First roll is 14. Second roll is 20.
Eric,
Oh yeah.
Hmm?
So
real Eric.
you explain how you do it, brother Mo.
So I'm hanging from the wall. I turn around towards the wall and I use my short little dwarf legs to crawl up the wall and like leverage myself.
My God,
Legs are in
I
the
love
air
that
right
you're
now.
actually doing it.
Legs are in the
And
air.
then I land on my feet and I'm like, ta-da!
He just do
You
that?
break
His
through
must have
those
been
chains.
loose. His must
You
have been
make
loose as
those.
fuck. Cause I was just about to do that, but
You
I,
make
I
those
had a
chains
big
look
Absolutely
breakfast.
easy.
incredible, Brother Mo. Beautiful work.
I had a big breakfast, and he was obviously warming up before he came and got arrested. But you know, that's just how it happens sometimes.
Are we able to
The
just break
mushrooms.
out of these chains willingly? Can I try
Well,
as
I think
well?
that he's out, so he could probably get us all out now.
No, no, I want
Probably.
to be cool too. I'm strong. I'm strong
Right,
too.
you're strong.
Uh, I would like to roll to break out of these chains in a very strong looking way.
Okay, so you're gonna do a strength check.
I'm gonna do a strength check. Everybody, watch this. Everybody, back up because you're probably gonna get metal shards all over your eyes and face. Wait. Let me.
Wait, I want to give Sunday Monday inspiration. I'm like, you can do it.
Oh, what did I do?
Damn it.
Dang it! I didn't think of that. I was too arrogant.
What did you roll?
I rolled a
You rolled a
16.
16.
No, a 16. Yeah. So how do you do it?
I basically go, yeah, basically, and I'm just and hopefully I don't want any metal shards breaking on nobody's faces or anything, but it was very cool looking.
So now Sunday, Monday,
His
and
must have
brother
been
Mo
loose.
have escaped. As you guys watch these two escape, you encounter
Terrible timing.
What the fuck was that?
Beyond the door of the jail cell that you're in, you hear screams.
A vote to leave Terrence in the shackles. Say aye. I will
I was
start with
going
that.
to try to turn into an animal, but I don't see nothing on here that say anything about turning into an
Oh
animal.
my god.
Are you a druid?
So, Nymira, basically, druids have the ability to turn into any animal that they've seen.
Wait. Okay.
So if you pick some animals, just let me know. You can pick 3 at a time, basically.
Okay,
and
I
then
see.
you can use it like, you know.
It should be called like wild shape on there, right?
Would
It
you like me
is.
to
I went
break?
to actions and spells, and I don't see anything like that.
It's called
Speak
You
with
want me
wild
to try
animals.
shape.
breaking these chains?
I have speak with animals, and that's it.
I think you just have it as a druid though.
What
so
are the
I think
hit points on these cuffs?
Hit points.
The hit points on metal cuffs, they're 15, but they're
I want to do a
That's
flurry of blows on the cuffs.
You had a real answer for that?
how are you
I'm
gonna
tweaked with a real answer for that. Sorry.
Attack the cuffs if they're on your hands?
like you're like this.
I'm gonna do a flurry of blows.
As
Oh,
resident
like to
monk,
try
I don't
to
think that's possible.
Yeah,
get out of them?
yeah.
I would like
It's
to
gonna
watch
look
Terrence
really
struggle a little
cool.
bit.
Okay, roll to
Catlin,
hit. Roll
Nymir, I
to
can
hit.
help you guys if you like.
Yeah, please get us down.
Okay, we'll have to wait. We'll wait.
1 second.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's
So
let's
roll
step through this,
for.
folks.
So you do that, and you mostly kill them.
Kill the cup.
Wait, what did I miss?
They're cuffs. So
Terrence
he's
fought the
doing
cuff.
flurry of
He's fighting
blows,
the cuff.
and I guess
Is he like just punching
somehow
his?
in the gyration of his,
He's
just like,
Does he just
and
like? Does he just like friction them
The
and just
cuffs?
like overheat them?
I'm
the cuff.
I want to do it again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, what?
Dude.
24 hits. Roll for damage.
Okay, Terrence.
Yeah. So
Hell
while
yeah.
you're gyrating, explain how you do it.
So I
Get him, greasy boy T.
it really looks more like I'm throwing a
Grease.
tantrum because my arms are up in the air and I'm just like I'm just kind of like doing this, but the cuffs just like burst off after a few minutes and I'm like, yeah, that was easy.
That looks so silly, but you did that.
Just like
but
doing
you
like
did
the
that.
Gundams.
That was effortless, truly.
Great job. I
All
doubted
right.
you.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
Who
let
else is
Sunday help me
is
down.
locked up?
Anybody need a flurry of blows on their cuffs?
I can
Anybody?
I'm
help.
still chained up, right?
Sunday, Monday, you need a flurry of blows on your cuffs?
No,
Sunday's
I'm free.
out.
I'm free now.
Oh, you
this
already
point.
out? Oh, okay.
Thanks.
I'm just
Appreciate
offering
it.
because I'm like that, I guess.
I'm just as strong. We can arm wrestle later, but let's break. Who wants to get broken out of chains, or who wants to be cool? Okay, I'll say we can be cool. Have your own cool way of breaking out chains.
I don't really
I don't-
want to. I just want
Yeah.
help
What?
getting out.
I was gonna
That's
change.
trying to be cool.
I was gonna change to an animal, but I haven't seen any animals, so
You haven't
Yeah,
seen
you
any
have.
animals in your life?
no. If I had like in the
Okay,
the
Just
game,
pick them. Just pick
No,
them.
it's like
Yeah,
any animal that
but-
you've ever
But
seen.
Nymira, like,
Just say like a
this
mouse,
is-
a cow,
Yeah.
or a
You can
cat
turn
or
into
something.
anything small. I would. You
Yeah.
need like a cat.
okay, so I
Space
didn't. I
cats
don't
are
have
a
to see
thing.
them first.
Well, you already
you're-
probably have.
your
You've seen a
character in
cat.
your character's life, you have most likely seen.
Oh, okay,
You were
I
just
get
showing
it.
them
I
the
get
forest
it. You
with
know,
a
it's
bunch of
taking me a
animals.
minute to get out this concept.
you're
with
good.
These powers, but
It's
I get
tough,
it now.
it's tough.
Okay. Period.
If you
I'm
want
not
me
just
to
like,
punch
should
your,
do a
if you
cat.
want me to punch your cuffs, just say that.
I can also. I can do it way stronger. Actually, it'll be way more effortless.
I have way more training than you, so I don't know if you could do it just like
I
me.
have
but
bigger arms.
you have your way. You know,
I
yeah,
would like to
it's
turn
fine.
into a snake.
Ooh, a snake, cool.
Oh, that's a good one.
Nice.
because they don't have
So, yeah.
arms.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I get that.
Okay, what do I roll for that?
I think you
You
just
don't
do
roll
it.
anything. You're just a snake
okay.
now.
Oh, I can
Oh
just
my
Yeah.
do
god, you should have had her
Are-
roll, and if she rolls wrong, she turns into something else.
Well,
That
but
would be so funny.
it's specific to like what she's seen. So Let's do like a small snake. So, do you want to be a venomous or a poisonous snake?
A venomous snake.
Ew.
Nice.
All right, and you are now small, considered small.
Go
Nice.
scout,
Got
So
it.
boys.
I'm out of the.
Scout. Go
You're out.
scout.
Yeah, you're out of the cuffs. The cuffs fall away. Explain the snake. What does the snake look like?
Black Mamba.
I want it to be cool. Give me a minute.
A
Yeah, yeah.
minute?
Black Mama's a cool snake.
A minute is crazy.
How about the snake from Jungle Book? Oh wait, that's actually really big.
What
Yeah,
color
it's a
is
big
your
snake.
character's
Yeah,
hair?
like a
She's
bright
a purple
snake.
snake. Purple snake with green eyes.
No, I want to be.
Like a neon yellow snake.
I want to be. I want to be orange, with black spots, stripes.
Nice.
I mean, little. I don't know what shape that is.
Well, you certainly ain't gonna be a scout looking like that. They're gonna
Well, I
see
didn't
you
say I wanted to be a
immediately.
scout. You asked me to scout. I just wanted to be
Poison.
small.
Ooh.
Oh, true.
Well, go fucking bite some ankles so we can get out of here.
Namara, look up a blue pit viper. That shit looks tight.
A
Those are
what?
cool.
A blue
A blue
what?
pit viper. Blue pit viper.
I'm here, y'all. I'm listening.
While you're at it, go ahead and look up a coati. They're in the
Ooh, that
Coati's
one
raccoon
a-
is
family.
nice.
I
I
look
like
up
that.
snakes, guys.
Coati's
That's
a-
I
actually
changed my mind. I want to be blue.
it's the type it's in the raccoon family.
I want to be blue instead.
Coati's in Mexico this year.
With
You saw some?
Yeah, I saw them. They're
I had a
out in the
dream
desert where I
about
was camping.
some. You know what's funny? I had a dream that somebody brought
like
me
this.
2 raccoons.
Nice.
Ooh,
Nice.
cool.
Nice.
At
to
least
snake
then, I
with
mean,
the
it's still
green.
blurry, but I can see that it's bright blue.
I had a dream somebody brought me 2 and I'm saying this like in the game right now. I had a dream
that a real
somebody brought
dream?
me 2 raccoons. I'm talking to Brother Mo. I had a dream somebody brought me
Monk to
2
monk.
raccoons, and one of them looked kind of weird. I was like, "That's not a raccoon. That's a coati." And they're related to raccoons. And then when I woke up, I googled it. You probably don't know what Google
Googled it?
is, but I googled it, and it was real. They are related to raccoons.
Damn.
that was a
Wow.
great story.
I
I
hear
tell
they're like
those. I tell
raccoons with
great stories.
little long, cool little prints out noses.
I want to walk out the door. Is it locked?
Is everybody free?
Not
We need to get
Catlin.
Catlin down.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I thought Sunday Monday got her.
He was supposed to be helping me, and then he's just gone.
Hey, Terrence, can you give me a boost to help out Catlin?
Oh, yeah. Let's both flurry of blows her cuffs.
I don't want that. I didn't ask for that.
I'm not doing that.
I didn't ask for that. Terrence flurry of blows, 21 hits.
What?
And
Roll
I'm
for
sitting
damage.
there, like, with my fucking thing shaking.
I was waiting
Yeah.
for my turn. I was waiting for a turn, Catlin.
3
All right,
damage.
3
Doc, that didn't
damage.
even do, that didn't even
3
do anything.
damage does not break those cuffs.
Sunday's
Sunday,
the
Monday,
only
do you
one
want to
that
do
can help
something?
me.
Just let me do it. Just step back. Okay,
I
let
went
me go
light
ahead and
because
break
I
this
thought
cuff.
Brother Mo was gonna do it with me, so
Terrence,
that's why it didn't break.
I'm doing a strength check right now. I'm gonna break these cups off real quick. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
16.
How about that?
Yeah, 16 works. Yep. So you break Catlin free, and now you guys are all free.
Thanks,
I
Sunday.
loosened them up.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Appreciate
Shall
it.
we
I
open
weakened
this
them.
door?
Now let's start. Now
Do we
we're
still
all
hear
free.
screams?
So as the minutes have passed, as you guys have tried to fucking break free of your cuffs, the ship, beyond that first shudder and those first screams, you don't hear much. There's a unsettling quiet about the ship.
All right, let's go check it out.
It's pretty quiet in here, but we go. Well, that snake would have been nice.
A scout?
Nymeria would be cool to go maybe see what's going on, and then maybe
undetected,
come back. But we're already out.
Kind of like some sort of like scout.
So you guys go into the next room, and right up all around you is cargo. It's a cargo hold. Inside there are barrels and chests and all sorts of random assortment. You know, this is where they're holding all their stuff.
Can I do an investigation check to find anything useful?
Absolutely. Roll for investigation.
Holy shit, -1.
-1.
My investigation
16,
is ass. That was luck.
That was 6. Oh, that was luck?
That was just lucky. My investigation is -1.
Okay. Roll a D100 for me.
D100.
30.
So with a 30, you pull out a figurine. It's called a figurine of wondrous power.
What the fuck?
Look like a raven.
It looks like a silver raven, yes.
I stare at it quietly for like 5 minutes and then put it away.
And will you add that to your
What's it
whatchamacallit
called?
for me? Figurine of wondrous power, silver raven. Is anyone else doing anything in here?
Could I do a perception check? See if there's anything hidden in here as well.
Yeah, roll for perception.
15.
15? You're looking for something hidden in here?
Yeah, that's what perception helps me do, right? Where
Yeah.
it helps me find things that are easy to miss.
So one thing that's easy to miss because it's kind of dim in here, there's a couple of trickles of blood that kind of go out of the room and into the next one.
Ooh. Hey guys, there's some blood trickles on going out of here that's going into the next room. I think I see something. I promise it ain't the mushrooms.
Should we
Ew,
follow
blood.
the blood?
Check it out. Yep.
Does anyone
Tastes
want to
like
do
blood.
anything else in this room before you go to the next one? Oh my god.
I say let's follow that blood. Maybe there's violence afoot. I'd like to get into some violence.
And so you follow the blood into the next room through the quiet of the damselfly ship.
Holy shit.
And in the other room, there are two giant dead bodies of GIF, and standing are two spectral wraiths.
You broke out for me. What did you say? After the 2 dead bodies?
Over the two dead bodies are two spectral, like, apparitions.
Okay.
And are these hostile apparitions, I assume?
Yep. You're all going to roll
Can I
for
roll for
initiative in a
initiative?
second.
Oh, I
But
already did it.
hold on.
You guys are gonna fight
You already
these
did it?
things?
Two.
Are y'all like detectives or something?
Terrence,
We're Natari.
my God.
Natari.
We fuck everything up.
Wait, are y'all the ones who crashed that damn train?
Bet your
I
ass.
No.
That was a disaster.
I don't know what you're
something. I
talking
saved
about.
something in the midst
What
of that,
train?
but yep,
Aren't you Grease?
Who the fuck is Grease? I told you my name was Terrence.
this guy looks like Grease, and I think we would be able to use some
Whoa,
greasy
whoa, whoa,
powers right
whoa,
now.
whoa. Is Grease a tiefling? So all tieflings look alike, you fucking racist?
But takes one to know one. I heard what you was murmuring over there.
What was I murmuring?
You called him a big green ogre.
Yeah. I mean, dang, I
I do remember he said that.
Let's go fight these wraiths.
yeah. Anyways,
They've been looking crazy over there.
what am I looking at right now?
All right, so first
Oh,
up
please.
is Wraith A. Wraith A is going to come in.
Did we all
And
roll
it's-
for initiative already?
Yeah.
No.
I don't
What?
see anybody
I
else.
didn't roll for it.
I didn't roll for that.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Everybody roll.
I
I
rolled.
think
I
you
got
said
two.
we're going to in a moment, and then you
Son
didn't
of a
tell us
bitch.
to.
I
I
should
rolled a
probably
14.
re-roll, huh?
15.
Did everybody roll?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Brother Mo, you rolled 13.
14.
14. Catlin, you rolled 9.
I rolled two.
2. Sunday, Monday, what'd you roll?
17.
17. Terrence, what did you roll?
I rolled 6.
6. And all right, so first is going to be the Wraith. Wraith A. Wraith A is going to come in and do life drain. Wait, Wraith A? Okay. Is there a Wraith B? Okay, I
You have
guess.
another wraith on there.
Wraith A and Wraith.
Yeah, but it's weird I'm using the map to fight, but anyways, Catelyn, it's gonna come up to you, and it's going to do.
Shit, that's cool.
The top.
Yeah, I just noticed that up there.
Yeah, they just updated it.
We just saw it today.
I'm not up there.
Nice.
I think you. Well,
Oh,
Yeah,
you're a
she's not-
venomous
That's cool.
snake.
She's a
That's
snake.
why. Hold up.
I forgot.
can
Gotcha.
she
I rolled a
change back, or
15.
does she have to be a snake?
Hold up,
You're
hold
not a
up.
fucking snake. Oh, wait, you could. Well, they're wraiths. I doubt they have fucking blood to coagulate.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I
there's
was
nothing
so
you can do.
He's gonna
Hold
bite
on,
him.
hold on. You're still a snake at the beginning of this encounter,
Okay.
He's gonna bite him.
but
He's gonna bite a wraith, a ghost. Is that what you're gonna do? Like a ghost?
That's exactly what I was gonna do. I forgot I was.
I forgot you were too. I was wondering where you were. All right, so I'm gonna leave you on there. But do you know your abilities as a venomous snake? Do you want me to read them to you?
Yes, because yes.
Slither.
What's your whatchamacallit, your initiative?
Initiative.
He's at
Oh, that I
15.
rolled?
Yeah,
15.
15. Terrence, you were
6.
6. Sunday, Monday, you were
What's
what?
my final score?
17. And Catelyn, you were what?
7.
Brother Mo, you were
14.
14. Okay. And there's 2 wraiths. Okay, so for the venomous snake, you have so you have an armor class. Here, will you write this down, Nymera? So you have an
Okay.
armor class of 12. And the only thing that you can really do is bite. So you have a plus 4 to roll for attack. So when you do your attack, you'll do a plus 4 on top of your d20 roll. You have a reach of 5, and then if you hit on your bite, it'll do d4 plus 2 piercing damage plus 3, so plus d6 poison damage.
Okay, say that again. The bite, if I hit on the bite is what? 1d what?
So to hit on the bite is plus 4 to your d20, and
Nope, I
then
got that.
if you hit them, it's 1d4 plus 2 piercing damage plus d6 poison damage.
Okay.
So wait, you can't use Moonbeam?
Not right now.
Not while she's
But
a snake.
you can also choose to not be a snake and be your regular
Yeah.
self.
Yeah.
But
All
that would
right.
be like a
So
turn,
first up
right?
is Sunday, Monday. Sunday, Monday. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna
These
do.
wraiths, they have crowns and they're dark specters. Sunday, Monday. What does the first wraith look like to you?
The first
What does
Wraith
Wraith A
to
look
me,
like?
Wraith A looks like a fucking. It looks like a fucking bird. I think he's got like an owl head, and he's actually scaring me. I'm not gonna lie. So I am about to attack, but I'm going to attack with my eyes closed
There you
because
go.
I'm nervous. And I
Okay.
would like to do a vicious great axe with my eyes closed.
So
Vicious
at
Great Axe?
disadvantage.
Okay, so with your
Yeah.
eyes closed, you're rolling with disadvantage. You're gonna swing at them.
Thanks.
So you're gonna roll twice and
Oh,
take
whoops!
the
I did
lower
hit.
of
I
the
meant to do
2.
hit. I meant to do hit first. My bad.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, 14. I rolled twice to hit.
Yeah, you roll twice to hit and take the lower of the 2 because your eyes
Got
are
it.
closed.
All right. Dang. Oh, that sucks.
Dang.
So you actually
God
did really
damn.
well, and you surprisingly hit. So roll for damage on the 14.
Roll for damage.
What the fuck?
Nice.
7. Yeah, so you swing that vicious great axe, and it actually fucking makes contact with the owl-headed wraith. It goes into it, and even though it goes through it pretty easily, it's like you're kind of cutting through not like a physical thing or not like a solid thing, but like more like butter.
Smooth. And my eyes were closed. That's a flex.
Why'd
I
you
look
do
at
And
that?
Terrence and I'm like, I bet you can't do that.
next is the venomous snake known as Nymera.
We'll see.
So I'm just gonna change back into my original form
Okay.
for now. Does that use my action, or can I still do something after I do that?
That uses your action, but you can see if you have any bonus actions. Goodbye,
Hunter's
snake.
mark.
Oh wait, no, that's not. It's not your turn. It's Brother Mo's turn.
Oh shit! All right.
Or wait, what? Or was it Nymera?
It was
Now
for a
that I
second, but now I'm gone again.
It was. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's because
You
you
know
changed
what?
me
It's
from you changed me from a snake.
yeah. Let me see if I can add. Can I add you? We'll just know that you're in between Sunday, Monday, and Brother Mo. Okay, so what do you want to do as your
Okay.
bonus action?
Me? No, I don't have anything.
Yeah.
I don't have anything.
Okay, so you end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Brother Mo, you're up.
I will swing my nunchucks at Wraith. Where am I? At Wraith B.
Wraith B.
Yeah.
All right, roll
swing
to hit.
Swing my nunchucks to hit. Yeesh.
That misses. Your nunchucks go wide.
Can I do a key point and do my Fury of Blows to throw?
Can you use it even if you can you
Thought you had to
use
hit to
Flurry
do
of
that.
Blows? Yeah, I think you have to hit
It
to
says
do it.
it says after you take the attack action on your point, you can spend one key point to make 2 unarmed strikes.
After you
gotta-
take an attack action, you said?
Yeah, you gotta be able to do to hit. You gotta be able to do the open hand technique, and so that's a separate thing.
For the open hand.
Yeah, and so that's in order.
Okay,
to hit.
okay. Got
So
you,
if I
got
hit
you.
with any of these Fury of Blows, then I could do the open hand. So now I do 2 unarmed strikes,
Okay, so roll to hit for the first.
and this is the second.
12 misses. The second one hits, though.
All right, and I do the damage on that.
Nice. And yeah,
Now,
so you
since
find
that
purchase and do 12 points of
once-
damage to it.
could I do the open hand technique since one of those hit?
Let me see here. So you have your unarmed strike, flurry, and then so you used bonus action flurry of blows, right? And then
Yeah,
what are you trying to do now?
The open hand technique, which falls under other, and then I could either
You can
choose
impose
to
one of the following effects: fall prone,
yeah,
or get pushed
It
up
gets-
to 15.
or get stunned.
I would say it can't do either of those things. They are immune to those sorts of abilities, so
Okay.
it wouldn't do anything.
All right, so 12 damage. Then I'll pass.
12 damage. Nice, nice. All right, next we have the owl-headed wraith that's in front of Brother Mo. He's going to swing at you, Brother Mo, or not Brother Mo. In front of Sunday Monday. He's going to do life drain. Sunday Monday does 25 hits. So you're going to take 19 damage Sunday Monday.
God damn.
Oh my. What are y'all doing?
And then
to
you
me?
must do a DC Constitution saving throw Sunday Monday.
DC? What does that mean?
It's a save.
Okay.
Hold on. Constitution?
Yeah, so did you take 14? How much damage did you take?
19.
Okay, so take and then do your saving throw. It has a DC 14. 14 you have to get higher than.
Dude, shut up. Dang. I don't remember.
Do you want me to help
No.
you?
Is it Constitution?
It's a Constitution save. This is a save this time.
Could I give him inspiration for this?
Got it.
This?
Oh my God. Dang it.
Not on a save. Okay, so now, so it says the target must succeed a saving throw or its hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken. Oh, okay. So now you only have 19 health. That's the maximum of your health.
Jesus.
What?
Yeah, you.
I want to say yikes.
And you can't
Wolf.
You can't heal and that's your maximum now. So now you're down to 19 health with a maximum of 19 health. And you can't save that until you do a short rest.
Damn.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
the play passes.
My
The play passes.
feelings.
I want to be like,
Beast Race ain't
damn. I
playing.
want to be like, you good?
No.
All right.
Yeah.
No.
Next is Wraith B. Wraith B is gonna swing at you, brother Mo.
Hey, he fucked
There's
you up.
12. There's 12 hit, brother Mo.
12 does not hit. I'm an armor class 13.
Nice. So it goes into swipe and breathe in your life essence, and it misses. All right.
Nice.
Next we have Terrence.
Yeah. That me. So I want to take a mirror out of my pocket and turn around, and I want to shoot one of them over my shoulder from aiming at them in the mirror.
Okay, so that'll be disadvantage as well. What are you shooting with?
A firebolt. Firebolt.
Okay,
Firebolt.
firebolt. So firebolt with disadvantage.
Are you trying to
Why
be cool
are
right
we
now?
doing
Is there a
this?
plan with this, Terrence? Or are
Why
you
are
trying
we
to be
all
cool?
admitting that we're doing stuff
Okay,
bad?
So
I
I'm
think we
gonna
wanna be
stop you right
cool.
there. 7 is gonna miss, and so it misses. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
Terrence, now's not
yeah.
the time to be cool right now.
You who told me to try it.
Well, now
my
I'm dead.
God.
I'm half dead. My life has
Yeah, you
changed
did beat
now.
your ass.
Things,
I did
I'm
see
about
that.
half
things
You
just
dead
did
right
got
fuck
now.
you up.
real.
Things are
Are we
happening
not
right
playing
now.
no more? We not fucking around? All right, cool.
Let's.
I want to
My life's on the line at this point.
run up on him and do a.
Looks like you have unarmed strike, flurry of blows.
Oh, yeah, I want to run up on him and do 2 unarmed strikes on his bitch ass.
Can you do 2 as a bonus action?
If
You
I
get
use
to
a
do
focus point,
well. You could just,
What'd you
as a
say?
bonus action, you don't have to
I
use
can
a
use
focus point.
I got to use a focus point to do 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Nice. And then make sure you take one of those charges down on that. Which one are you
Yep.
aiming at?
I'm gonna go for which one hit Sunday, Monday?
Owl-headed Wraith.
Okay, I'm gonna hit Wraith B.
Okay.
I respect the
Which
other one a
side do
little
you
bit
want to
'cause
move on
he really fucked him
with
up.
this one? Do you want to get in
I
between or
wanna
kind of
move.
squeeze yourself between the boxes here?
I kind of want to get between Sunday, Monday, and Brother Mo, so I'm
Okay, so
not
like
really
right up here.
targeted that hard. Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm kind of
And then
showing them both.
Okay. Roll to hit.
And yo,
That hit.
Terrence, you don't have to use one of your key points for this either. It's just this is like a base ability.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he does to do the additional.
It says flurry of blows. You can expend 1 focus point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
But that's in addition to your first attack.
His first
And so
attack was a
Fury of
firebolt
Blows-
I already
that
did it.
missed.
My firebolt was at first attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it missed. Okay, and so that first one misses. That punch misses, goes long, and go roll again to hit, and again it misses. You're like dink dink.
I'm just like shadow boxing with him.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, that's what I would have did. I'm like, that's what I was gonna do to him, but I ain't trying to get my hands dirty or nothing.
Next is Catelyn.
All right. I'm going to do a magic missile. If I'm doing it at the 4th level, does that mean I get 6 darts?
What does it start with? It starts at 3,
It starts
and you're
at
going
3,
up.
and then at a 2nd level or higher, it creates 1 more dart for each slot level above first, so it would be 2, 3, 4.
7.
Like
7 missiles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Do you want to send them all at one person or what?
I'll send 4 to Owl-headed Wraith and 3 to Wraith B.
Okay, so roll for the Owl-headed Wraith one.
And I do for 1d4 plus 1. So that's 1, 3.
3.
Hold on, it's not. Alright. Sorry, hold on. And what was that one? 3.
So far I have 3, 4, and 3 for...
Alright, so 10 and 1 more. So 12
Well,
to...
no. So that's 4 at... You said you wanted to do 4 at Owl-headed one, right?
Yeah, that was 4.
Right, so 3, 4, 3, and 3. 13,
Okay, so 13.
at Owl-headed.
Yeah. Okay, and then...
And then another 3. 4, 3, and 3.
So 10.
Yep. What do your magic missiles look like?
Mine are just kind of like a sagey green, sandy, like glitter looking missiles.
Okay, so your missiles go shooting out of your hands. They're sagey green missiles, and they go doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And they do a good amount of damage to these wraiths, but they're still kicking. Next is Sunday, Monday.
Wait. It's my turn now, right?
Yes.
Now I'm very slow moving at this point because I only have 19 fucking hit points
Yep.
as a maximum. That was actually really crazy.
God damn.
I'm gonna do my vicious great axe again, and I'm gonna target. Who am I next to? Which wraith am I next to?
You're next to I'll
You're next to the owl-headed one, remember?
Oh, it's
Here,
great
let
guy.
me...
Yeah. I wanna I'm gonna hit him again. This time
Vicious
with
great
one eye
axe?
open. Yeah.
a little
Okay.
braver.
Yeah. Roll to hit.
Trying to
like
get
that-
the use of his crazy
Would that
looking
still
face.
be a disadvantage?
Nah, because he can see him.
Open both your eyes.
And he knew that he hit him the
Easier
last
said
time
than
when his
done.
eyes were closed. Yeah,
That's
15
true.
hits.
So I guess he's twice as likely to hit him this time.
15 hits and then roll for damage?
Bitch.
Hell yeah. So you send that vicious
Stupid
great
bitch.
axe cleaving through the owl-headed wraith, and it goes, and you can tell that it's at half health.
And I do not like that noise at all. At all.
Who would?
He closes his
Next
eyes
is
again.
Nymera.
I close my ears this time.
I'm going to use my crossbow.
Damn.
And-
Why is your
Okay.
mic so?
Is it?
How can I?
It's fine.
Can I turn specific people down?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But, okay, roll to hit, Nymera.
Okay.
Okay.
Hell yeah, that hits.
And then
Yeah.
Nice. Which one are you shooting at?
owl. What's it? Owl-headed.
Owl-headed
rat.
wraith. Owl-headed rat. Okay, so yeah, you shoot that crossbow, or actually, I guess it's a hand crossbow, and it goes pew, and it's a throne's command. So yeah, that's cool. Next is Brother Mo, or unless you have something else you want to do, it's like a bonus action.
Nope, I don't think so. Yeah, my bonus action.
All right, Brother Mo, you're up. That hunter's mark
Just
is
curious,
actually
how do you
really
do it?
good, but I said
What'd
the
you say?
hunter's mark that you have is really good, but that's all I'll say. What are you saying, Brother Mo?
How do you do like a dodge on your turn, or like how does that work in the stack of things?
In the stack of
Just
things?
curious. Yeah,
I
like
think
it says
you have
like you
to-
can use it.
Dodge.
Let me-
Do it.
So I think that's part of the new rule book. So let me look up the glossary to tell you. Why are you trying to dodge?
Well, I'm just curious because I mean it says I could use like a key point to do a dodge on my turn, but like when is something like attacking me on directly during my turn? Like I'm just curious how.
No. I think a dodge is something you queue up.
Oh, okay. And so like I could just like
Yeah. So the next time
Spend
they
a point.
attack you, you dodge it.
Just like that? That's cool.
Is that
So
the
it's not
same
just-
with like absorbing elements?
It says dodge. If you take a dodge action, you gain the following benefit. Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage. If you can
Okay.
see the attacker, and you can make a dexterity saving throws with advantage.
That's actually crazy.
We haven't been
So you
using
just-
these at all.
Exactly.
just use that to just like charge it up then. Okay. Well, that's cool.
And yes,
Just doing-
Nymera, that's kind of what absorb elements is. It looks like the spell captures some of incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it for your next melee attack. So you have resistance to triggering the damage type until the start of your turn. Also, the first time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn, the target takes an extra 1d6 damage of the triggering type. So if someone sends lightning damage at you, you bring in some of it, and so I still think you take some of the damage, but you have resistance to it, so you would take half of that damage, and then the next
Okay.
time you would use a melee attack, you would channel that energy back into your melee attack. That's actually a tight. Do you have that?
For real?
Go ahead, brother Mo.
I'm just gonna hit it with an unarmed strike and then follow with a fury of blows. And so it's
Yeah,
like,
roll to
so I'll
hit.
do it. Yeah, unarmed strike.
16.
Nice.
16 hits. Roll
All
that
right.
damage.
9 damage.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna spend a key point and do Fury of Blows, which is just 2 more hits.
Third blows. The
That
first
it?
one hits. Yep. Roll for
All right.
damage. Hell yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
And then second one.
So as
Second
you're
one.
punching your fist through this incorporeal form, you have to. That one misses. But with the first
Okay.
2 hits, you find purchase in the Wraith B, and you're punching at something that's just a little bit solid, and it's less than half health. It's less than half health. Next is the owl-headed Wraith. It's going to swing at Terrence.
Whoa. What is he swinging at me with?
And he actually is going to move. He's going to move into range of you, Terrence, by standing halfway inside of Sunday, and he's going to attack you with the life drain. Terrence,
I thought you said swing.
does 7 hit with you?
No. Sure
And
doesn't.
it misses. And because it's standing halfway inside of Sunday Monday, it takes 1d10 of force damage and takes 1 damage.
Huh?
Because it ended its turn,
Because he's
it's half
inside
because he's
of
in
somebody?
something. So if he ends his turn in someone or some physical object, if he's like clipped, then he takes damage.
He's in you.
Whoa.
Next
Sunday,
is
Monday.
Wraith
He's
B.
in you.
Wraith B is going to take a life drain swing at you, brother Mo. 19 hits, I'm sure.
Yes, it does.
And you're going to take 21 damage.
God.
Holy shit.
21.
And also make a constitution saving throw, brother Mo.
21 damage. God damn.
All right, Constitution saving.
Constitution
Come on.
save. It's a DC 14.
Bang, bang, boom.
19. Yeah, so
Nice.
your health isn't halved as the result of this. All right, next we
Anyways.
have Terrence.
It's your boy's turn. And y'all already know what time it is. I want to go ahead and hit Wraith B with a solid unarmed strike.
Okay, that misses.
And then I want to change my mind and spend a focus point and then try again.
Okay,
Ooh, D20.
that
Shit.
hits.
Here you
Ooh,
go.
and it's a crit.
Yeah, it is.
Like a 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you
And
psyched
I'ma
him out
just-
with that first hit. Roll for
Yep.
damage on that.
And I'm gonna swing again on that too. And
No,
that
no,
hit.
no.
Yes.
Roll for damage for that first one.
Yeah, I will.
But he's taking his third swing for Fury of Blows, yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
want
all right,
the
well,
punches to affect them after I hit him. So I want to go boom boom, and then the damage does it after I do the punches. I want to turn around before he
yeah,
even.
but you gotta
damage
roll
effect.
that 1d8 again because you're doing a crit.
A crit. Oh, it adds them
And so-
together.
Yeah, well, it
I thought it did like double.
it's a double roll, and that's why if you do it,
17.
so 10 plus 7 is 17. Okay, and then roll to
And
hit for your
then-
second attack.
Mm-hmm. And then I got a solid 8 on that.
17 plus 8, 25. So how do you do it?
I walk up to him and I'm rubbing my hands together, and I'm like, "It's tax season, bitch!" And I want to go boop boop, and then I want to turn around, and then is he dead?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Kill him.
saying. How you do it?
Oh yeah. I just hit him twice fast as fuck, and then I turn around, and then he just bursts apart.
He just
So
say
his-
it's tax season.
His tax season.
Yeah, I'm an accountant. It's tax
Hell
season, baby.
Oh, I thought he said attack season.
It's a tax
hell yeah, yeah.
season.
He
It's a
he
tax
bursts
season,
apart.
baby.
He bursts apart and he is dead.
Nice.
Okay,
Next is
Terry.
Catlin.
You know what I do.
Put it in
All
reverse,
right, I'm
Terry.
gonna step up just a little bit closer to the owl-headed Wraith, and I'm gonna summon my ice knife and like
Shit.
fling it at its head.
Roll to hit.
21.
Hell yeah, that
Ooh.
hits.
4 damage.
Have you ever hit
Yeah.
with this before?
With 24?
Yeah, have you?
No, with the ice knife.
I don't usually have luck with the ice knife.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
it
I do
worked
recall
I
that.
today.
think this might
So
be the first time.
you throw that ice knife and it goes sliding, sailing. It whistles through the air and it very like briefly like stops inside of the wraith and then goes out the other side.
Nice.
Oh, like it went through Jello.
Yeah. Next is Sunday, Monday.
Bring us home Sunday.
I'm gonna do that. I'll just keep spamming. I'll spam Great Axe again.
Full
This
Yeah,
time
do
I
it,
have
Mr.
my eyes open. My eyes are completely open this time. And watch me miss
Shit.
too. Watch.
He's at full power.
Oh, I don't. Okay, good.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
And damage. Okay.
So you send it at that owl-headed hoe and it cleaves through it. And it's looking bad. Nymeera, you're up.
Dang, he didn't die yet. Damn.
I want to use.
It's not time for Moonbeam yet. Okay, don't. It's not time. It's not time.
It's too many y'all over there. I
Probably would
want
have
to
killed him
use
instantly.
I'll use my longbow this time because I'm still
Okay.
pretty far.
That unfortunately misses.
Dang.
It was almost on 18. That's crazy.
No,
Dang.
Should did that Moonbeam. Should did that Moonbeam.
you'll get him next time.
Shut
I promise.
up.
Dang.
Terrence says that, and Nymeera, why don't you take a point of inspiration from that?
Yeah.
So then the next time you can roll twice. You can re-roll something. Okay, next is Brother Mo.
Great.
It's just Wraith B left, right?
The owl-headed wraith. This one.
Swing at him with my nunchucks.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Take a. I don't hit.
That does not hit, sir.
And then
You go.
and then I'm gonna
And somewhere in there you lose track of your nunchuck.
My
take a bonus
God.
action and do patient defense, which means I can spend 1 key point to take a dodge action as a bonus action on my turn.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna swing, and then I'm gonna queue up a dodge.
Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. And that's your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. Owl-headed wraith. It
And
starts
with
its
that, I
turn
end my-
inside of Sunday, Monday. And it's going to take a swing. It's going to swing this time at Terrence again.
Oh my
I thought you said
God.
inside of Sunday, Monday, and I was like, how?
He did.
Sunday, Monday's inside of the owl-headed wraith.
Okay,
He's
not
clipped
the
in my
other
body
way.
somehow. I don't know what.
There's 13 hits.
I feel very
Terrence.
feel gross right now.
What is he hitting with? Life steal again?
Yeah. That's a melee weapon. Melee weapon attack.
Does it
Does the-
bludgeon? Is
No.
it bludgeon
No.
or piercing? Or it doesn't do bludgeon, piercing, or slashing.
It's just it's necrotic damage. It's a
Okay.
melee weapon attack, but it's a necrotic. It's more of a spell. Does 13.
13.
Okay. So 14. So it takes 28 damage. It does 28 damage. And make a DC
28?
Constitution. Yeah. Make a Constitution
No!
saving throw, Terrence.
My suit. Does this damage my suit at all?
Yeah.
And a
Fuck.
little bit of grease comes out.
Damn.
Grease. Why would there be grease on
Make
me
a
at all?
Constitution saving throw. Ooh. And now your max HP is now 28.
Welcome.
Until a short rest, you're at max HP, so you can override your HP and put 28 in. Okay.
I don't like.
Next is Terrence.
Was my turn? Override max HP to 28. Okay. Well, I want to bust his bitch ass over the head with my fist.
You should have like a dual wielding suitcase or something.
Crit.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's
That's
go.
another crit. All right, roll for damage. Roll for damage. And it's doing
Let's
it automatically, so you don't have to roll it twice.
Oops.
So when you roll a crit in the app, it'll, as long as you roll to hit first and then do the damage, it'll automatically do double. So you did a crit of 6. Hell yeah. That thing is looking bad. The first punch goes into it, and it's looking nasty.
I want to.
Is it crit just a nat 20?
Crit's a nat 20, yeah. And a nat
Okay.
failure is a critical failure, is a 1.
That misses.
Okay.
That
And
misses.
that also misses.
And that also misses, yep. And next is Catelyn. Take us home,
Okay,
Catelyn.
I'm gonna do magic missile 2nd level.
Okay.
Yep.
2, 2, 3. Yeah, so how do you do it?
All right. I'm just shooting them out, and they're hitting it all over. If one hits its head, one hits its like body. It just like goes down a line and then destroys it.
Nice.
Hell
You
yeah.
did that. You
Yeah,
went
you did.
crazy.
And so, as combat comes to an end, a silence settles over the whole of the ship. You're in another room full of boxes and shit over the corpses of 2 gift soldiers.
Can we
They're
investigate
just like
these
in the last
corpses?
one. Huh?
Can we investigate and find some stuff?
Yeah, roll for investigation.
Wait, let him finish. Wait, hold,
I was
Catelyn,
about to
wait a
say.
minute.
I was
He
about to
wasn't
say.
done
I just don't
explaining
want him to
this.
take us out of here yet. I
Well,
want to
I'm
know
gonna
if
take
he's
Gosh.
it.
trying
You
to
have
All
to.
right.
secret.
You have to say that you're gonna go out of there. I'm not gonna send you out into a different room without you.
All right. You go first, then I'll go.
No, roll for investigation.
Dang, you might get us killed, Catelyn, going too fast.
She about to fucking trip wire or
So
something.
23. Are you investigating just their bodies?
The next
Maybe
thing he
that's
was about to say is
just
there's
a room.
tripwires everywhere.
What are you investigating?
Just the room around, not their bodies.
So the room around it just looks like a. This is what you would have gotten anyways if you would have let me finish.
Oh
The
my
room around is
god.
just a fucking cargo hold with like these dead bodies in the center. There's like chests and barrels full of food and like other stuff. You can make out some like textiles and some toiletries and just various odds and ends. This part of the ship is definitely for holding things.
Can we check the bodies?
This place
Yeah,
sucks.
Can I check the
could I
bodies?
do a perception check on one of the hippo or gift?
Do you want to do a investigation or a perception?
Investigation's more for like looking at like tomes and shit.
But they're
That's what it
dead,
says.
so
No, investigation's like for cruising in. Perception is just you would just see that they're GIF and maybe you would get their age
You
or
just
something.
look at him.
Yeah, you're just like looking at
I want to
them.
check. They were.
I just
They
say
were
like
Nymeria,
they're
clothes.
dead.
Nymeria, you want to investigate their
Those
clothes?
are definitely gift.
I said, do they wear clothes?
Yeah, they're
Are
fully
they?
clothed.
Nightmare.
They're humans with like cocks and shit.
I thought they were
Huh?
hippos.
Nice.
They're,
Nice.
humans with
do
cots.
hippos not have dicks?
I mean, but you
Yeah.
said it was
Hippo's
human.
got
You
dicks.
said they're humans with cots, but
Do
that's a
any of
weird
these
I
segue.
make
do
GIF.
any of these
They're
fuckers
GIF. Do
Oh
any
my
of these
God, Eric.
fuckers?
do any of these
Okay, but
fuckers
yeah, I want to
ever
check his
pop out of
clothes,
the
his pocket, or one of their clothes or pockets and
Nymeria, roll
stuff.
for investigation.
This has
He didn't
spiraled
have
out
to
of
do the
control.
oral.
She's gonna find a big old Jeff.
Oh my god.
God.
Double
8.
chunky.
So you find Nymeria. You find on one of the gift closest to you. He has like a
He's
big
packing.
red hat. He's what? He's just got a big old honking hog, and it's just
That's what your
dripping wet.
investigation found out. That's what you found out in your investigation.
And underneath that, roll a 1d12 for me, Nymeria. As you give
That
him a
might come into
cavity search.
play later.
He searched. God damn, this is a thorough investigation.
So
An ass.
you guys watch as Nymeria rolls up her sleeves and gets going into that cavity.
God, I turn around and throw up over the floor. I throw up
That's-
Nymeria
immediately.
would never.
That's
And
part of the course for
Nymeria,
Sunday Monday.
Nymeria, you pull out a black obsidian gemstone.
Okay.
That was
Oh.
lodged in there? How'd you know that was in there? You were just checking?
Apparently, just checking.
Holy shit, y'all are
add
a
that-
crazy crew. Y'all are a bunch of
And
wacky individuals.
This gemstone, once you sell it, is worth 10 gold.
Bet.
Put it in your inventory. All right. Anyone else want to do anything else in here?
How do I do that?
Oh.
Not anymore.
No.
I go over and try to shake Terrence's hand.
Hell no.
We've
my
done enough.
God.
I think we've done enough in here. Before I throw up.
Thanks for that. That was
You're just
crazy.
genuinely trying to search these bodies.
I said search his pocket.
Wait, did we check the other body or no?
No, it
Yeah,
hasn't been
brother Mo,
checked yet.
you're
Do you
up.
want to check
No,
it?
other body hasn't been checked yet. Go ahead and do that cavity check.
Yeah,
All right,
do I
brother Mo,
have to
that's
do
all
a
you,
cavity
man.
check
Go
or is
ahead
that
and
just Nightmare's thing?
Apparently, we have to do that.
No, you
I
because
think you might have to do a cavity
don't-
check,
This
You
man.
don't
race,
have
that's
to,
where they keep
but
their. That's a,
you better be real descriptive of what you are doing, or else I'm gonna make it nasty.
You better be thorough.
I'm gonna
how
pat
do I
down his
add stuff
pockets.
to inventory?
Roll for and I added it, Nymera. Just refresh your
Okay,
character sheet. Brother Mo, roll for investigation.
period.
if it's a crit, you got a cavity search.
So you also rolled an 8. So you're patting down these pockets. Roll a 1d 12.
Oh, no.
A 3? Yeah, so with a 3, you pull out a small blue quartz gemstone worth 10 gold. You can add that to your inventory.
All right, I'll look it up.
I want to say, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I used to be a detective, and I want to do an investigation real quick of what the fuck happened here and why they're dead.
You know, Greasy was also a
Nice.
detective. Not to
Yeah,
be
roll
racist
for
or
an-
anything, but
Do you want to do a perception of like the environment, or do you want to do an investigation of their bodies, or do you want to do like Arcana, or how do you want to investigate?
Yeah, there were some raids here. I'm gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna do a.
I could let you do like an Arcana or a history or insight.
I'm gonna
Oh, I forgot about insight.
I'm gonna do insight because I feel like that's a little more broad. Wait, that says discern a person's mood or intention.
I guess not insight.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I'll do
maybe
Arcana. Fuck it.
Arcana.
Fuck.
Yeah, they ghost came.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah, you can.
You could have
Okay.
just gave me inspiration, but it's cool.
My bad.
Namira needs this.
you gotta redeem yourself.
Period.
God damn.
Let's go.
Arcana. So, Nightmare, you
She reaches
stand
back.
over. Oh my god. She reaches.
I don't reach
She
no
goes
more butts.
into the anal cavity.
No,
of the
I don't.
No. So, Nightmare, you flashbacks of the battle play out in your mind. You think back to the owl-headed wraith that you fought, and how it sounded and looked a lot like a well-known and notable type of wraith. This is a wraith of the Grim Horde. The Grim Horde, who you know, is ruled over by like a giant, like flame-headed undead monster. And he creates wraith and other monsters, undead monsters, in various planes of existence, and they attack whole worlds. The Grim Horde aren't to be messed with.
Uh-oh.
And you know that these wraiths are a part of just that, the Grim Horde.
Okay, that's a lot. A lot of
Tell us.
info. Huh?
Tell us.
Oh yeah, because I didn't hear that. And then I give all this information I just found out to my fellow shipmates.
What do
I
you
want to
say
be
to
like,
them?
you know what?
Whew. Well, you said a lot, and I will not be. So whatever you just said, and maybe I dumbed it down a little bit so everyone can understand because
She says something. She says, what do you say?
It starts off with basically.
It's funny
With
because
And then-
what he said.
her hands are just covered in hippo shit too while she's saying
Oh
it.
my.
She's like, basically, these wraiths are from the Grim Horde, a planet-devouring horde of undead creatures that plagues multiple planes of existence.
But hear it in my voice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah,
Take the gloves
obviously
off.
in your
Jesus.
voice.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
What
well,
else y'all want to do?
I'm
I
a
want to be
little
like the
nervous.
Grim Horde. I knew them. I was a part of them one.
Shut
Roll
up.
for history.
You also said you was a detective, and
This was a
That's not a
D20,
crit,
just so
but
you know.
it's close enough. Yeah,
Yes, it is.
yeah.
It's a
So
D.
Terrence, you were a bellboy for a Lich King that worked for the Grim Horde. So when you say you were part
Dude,
of the
what
Grim
the
Horde,
hell?
yeah, you were technically like an associate. They say associate, but you really wanted to join. Yeah, they're not to be fucked with, Terrence. You know how it is. You know how
I know
they
exactly how
are.
it is. Lich, all that. I'm very familiar.
What's that scene from?
I
What's
don't
the
tell them
episode
that I was just a bellboy.
from Boondocks? Granddad was
Yeah,
like,
what?
"Yeah, I was in the civil rights. I walked with MLK too."
Yeah,
But actually, though, that's funny.
yeah. So
He
to the
said
best
nobody
of
brought
all
their
of your
raincoat.
guys' knowledge, oh my god. To the best of all your guys' knowledge, Terrence was in the Grim Horde.
Wow, Terrence.
yeah,
Wow,
I thought
golly.
you were
Yeah.
Breeze.
Who?
Can you give us more? Terrence can
Why do
help
y'all keep
us.
saying that?
Terrence should be able to help
We
us
already know.
fight these guys, right, Terrence?
Fight the Grim Horde? Are
Yeah,
you a
of course.
fool? It's the Grim Horde. I was a part of them.
You
Let's
can give
go.
us
What did
Let's
insider
move on.
information.
All right, you guys want to move into
I want to
the
walk
ship
towards the
more?
other door. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
You're walking away.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Actually, I want to throw out my metal bird and have it fly over there so I can see what's over there first.
Oh, you're gonna
Over
waste
to
that right now?
over.
Waste it? I can keep using it, fool.
We can. You keep using it. Okay.
What do you mean
It
we?
I
comes
It's
wanted
back
to
to
his.
you.
I wanted to fly out the window and then look and see what's in that other room.
In the other room of the same Which room?
The one to the left
Hold up. Let
that's
me
obscured.
this room right here.
Yeah. Oh, is there multiple rooms there?
There's multiple rooms. Yeah. So
Sure,
you
I'll
send
just
your
take a look.
wait,
you
did we
send your
check
bird
these
out.
crates and boxes?
You have not. But hold on. Let me get him going. Short. Turn on the heat. So Terrence, your bird goes. What's your silver bird look like? What kind of bird? It's a silver raven.
It's a raven, yeah. I shudder when it starts coming to life,
So you
and I get quiet.
send your bird out. Do you see the bird? Do you see from the bird's point of view, or does it have to come back to you and like report?
I believe it has to come back and tell me because it can talk.
Nice. Okay, so it goes out and it looks. There's two windows right here. Does it want to look into that room? Okay, so looking, your bird comes back and tells you that there is a shivering and shitting gift shipmate inside of like a little storage hold. Just
He's shitting. He's shitting right now.
inside this other room.
like he's on the toilet or like he's shitting like
He's shivering and shitting. He's shivering and shitting.
Good.
On
I
himself?
couldn't.
yeah,
I
he's
couldn't
just curled
tell.
up.
I couldn't tell
Good
you
mix there. I
more
like that.
until you.
You know, they're shivering and shit.
I've been
Okay,
that
can I
cold.
look in the other room?
That sounds like a mess. That's
I
all I
hate being
know.
that cold.
Let's
He's
not
Sounds
go
like an
shivering.
actual mess right now.
in there.
He's shivering like a shitting dog.
Is he actually shitting though?
Yeah.
He said he's shitting. Okay.
Great.
He said
He's
he's
Okay,
shitting.
can I
scared.
look
He's
at the
You
shitting
other
will
room?
everywhere.
help him.
Who?
So
All right. Well,
Your-
Nymeera's already got poop hands.
your bird flies around to the other side, to the north over here, where these two areas, and there are windows. You want to go into? You want to check out those inside those windows? So you look in there, and this room, your bird just looks like kind of like a conference. It's like a room where plans are made, probably for the ship.
I want to run in there.
So you want to run into this doorway?
Yeah.
Bold move. Like that.
Okay,
I like
so
this guy.
you go in. Does anybody go with him, or are you guys waiting to see what happens?
I'll go.
I'll go with him.
I would also run in there first, but he actually beat me to it. So
I'll go
Okay,
with him.
and Brother Mo, you're bringing up the back. Is everybody going?
I want to stay and check these crates thing.
Okay. So, Catelyn, are you going?
I'll go.
Okay. So you
I like
guys
try to
go
push Terrence
out into
away like
this
a waste.
dark. Nymira, roll for investigation.
Actually childish.
Nice. Investigation
Okay.
20. So you look through some boxes, and why don't you roll a D100 for me?
D100.
64. So in one of these cargo chests that you are checking in, you pull out a suit of smoldering armor. And
Shit.
it's just
It's
armor that has
smoldering.
smoke rising from it.
Give me
That's
that.
tight.
Okay.
That's tight.
So do you add that to your inventory? It's called smoldering armor.
You want to do that for me? Because I still don't know how. Every time I ask how, you be like, I did it for you. So I'm like, all right.
I'm gonna teach you. Okay, go to your character sheet.
Okay.
And then go to the menu that says abilities, skills, actions, inventory.
Abilities. Hold on. Wait, is the character sheet what I was on earlier?
It's just it has your name and your picture on it.
Give it to me one time.
It's like the main page that you see when you click your character.
Yeah, okay,
Nobody
that's what
move.
I'm on.
Nobody get
Oh yeah,
hurt.
okay,
And then
that's
there's a thing that says abilities, saves, and senses. You click that, you see?
Okay.
And then you go down to inventory.
Okay.
And then you go to manage inventory just right there at the top. Or right there under inventory. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
And so click manage inventory and then add items and then look up smoldering armor.
Oops.
And we'll say it's a smoldering chain mail. Or actually,
it just says no items matching this criteria.
First, did you click smoldering, SMOLD? And I'll say
I had too many. Okay, smoldering armor.
Let's do hide, smoldering armor hide, so that way you can wear it if you'd like. And then click add. And then it'll say add it to your equipment, and then you go to your equipment and then you can put it on from your equipment.
Okay, look at that. I learned something new.
Yeah. Okay, so
got it.
The rest of you are in this hallway, and it's a pretty just normal hallway. It leads to some stairs that go. Let me see. Let me erase. So you guys are in this hallway, right? Do you want to join them in the hallway, or are you good?
Yeah.
We're just walking down this shit like the fucking Scooby Gang right now, man.
Fucking yeah.
Right.
Little jog.
For real, just like creeping around.
We're about to be running through doors and then out of the other side.
Exactly.
What do you guys want to do in here?
And it's about to be playing one way or another. I want to go into the conference room. I'm sure they got like schematics, numbers, things I can, take a look at and decipher. Because I don't know if I mentioned this to y'all, but I am a well-renowned accountant.
We heard.
I does that.
So you guys go into this. You guys all go?
Well, I want to go check on the shipmate.
Okay, so Catelyn, you want to go check on the shipmate?
Let me go on a poopy man.
Okay, Sunday is going.
Also go with them.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all don't
Brother
know
Mo,
shit
you're
about
with
numbers
Terrence?
like I do. So
yeah,
y'all
man,
boring.
I'm rolling with Terrence, man.
Conference room, boring.
So Catelyn,
you don't know what's gonna go on.
Nymira and Sunday, you guys go in, and you follow the stench of it smells like a fucking zoo. It's just nasty.
I forgot they was shit in there. Damn.
As you open the door, a big hulking mass looks at you, and his eyes like reflect on the light coming in, and it kind of shines, and he's like, "What the hell?"
Bro, what the fuck y'all got going on over there?
Run out and go back to Terrence and Brother Mo because it smells too bad.
She's just out.
Nymira's like, "Nope." Catelyn, Sunday, what do y'all do?
I've already thrown up, so I'm good now.
Yeah, he's thrown up. I'm grossed out.
Did you just throw up?
Yeah, I threw up when we walked in, but I'm good now. We're fine.
All right, make a Constitution saving. We'll say it's a DC
Constitution.
No.
Yeah, DC 10. So yeah, you throw up. You're gonna take D10 of psychic damage Sunday, Monday. It's a lot for you to handle.
1 of psychic damage.
Hey man,
yeah, so
it happened to me with those mushrooms,
1d10.
bro.
Roll the
Here
1d10.
we go. Got it. Rolling.
All right, you take 9 damage. You only have
Oh my
10
gosh.
God
health left.
damn.
And I already
Just
have
remember,
10
your
health right
health
now.
is
That's great.
fucked up.
It
Catlin, what do
is.
you say?
It is.
Okay,
You're about to die.
I'm trying to like calm him down a little bit, so I'm gonna
And he's like,
use.
you got the sweats.
Just a big old shitty mood dang.
Niggas.
yeah, like,
What a
you
terrible
know how like
predicament
Mudang
we're
is
in right now.
always just like a little bit like covered in like wetness.
He's a little wet.
A little
He's
wet.
This
a
guy's
moist
covered
guy.
in just like a very fine sheen of shit.
Oh no.
My fucking
Oh, I
God.
love that.
What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Hey ho!
I'm very lightheaded
All right,
right now.
He's
I'm trying
really
to talk
freaking
to
out.
him. I'm trying to talk to him. I'm like, hey, are you afraid of those things that killed your buddies out there?
Those were fucking ghosts, lady!
Wait, should I roll for? Should I be like rolling anything?
Well, I mean, what are you trying to persuade him
I'm trying
for?
to calm him down. I'm trying to persuade him to like
Okay,
chill.
you're trying to like persuade him to chill out.
Yeah,
I think that's just like a general charisma throw. You could do a charisma throw.
charisma. Okay. Let me do that.
Well, no, I mean you could do a persuasion.
All right, I got 20.
Yeah, with that, he's like, you know, you seem like one of those good humans. You can hide in here too. There's just a little bit of shit over there. And you look around. There's actually shit. There's shit everywhere.
Okay, I'm
It's
looking
not just
around.
over there.
I'm
He
like,
said you can
we're
hide in
not
here
gonna
too.
hang out in here.
Just a
I'm
little
actually. I think we should all leave here, and you should get cleaned up.
Yeah, let's all leave.
Cleaned.
Let's get somewhere
He
safe.
is
We have a
bewildered.
bunch of people with us who will protect you.
Cleaned up.
You're
A bunch of people
embarrassing
that'll
yourself right now.
die. 2 of my best friends died in the other room.
We already killed the 2 wraiths that were in there.
What? No way. Holy shit. You got.
He can save you.
My fucking.
What do you
And
say?
he-
Clean
and
yourself up. And I
before
hand
you
him
can
like
say-
a clean cloth.
Before you say anything else, he goes running past you. It kind of brushes past you. And Sunday, Monday, and you both get a little bit of shit on you. Catlin, why don't you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Hell no.
Constitution save. Oh wait, hold on.
Constitution
I
save.
need to modify it for a save. Oh no, it's the same.
No,
That
it's
is fucking
okay.
funny.
So you managed to fight back your revulsion
shit.
with having a little bit of shit on your shoulder. And
Jesus
he runs
Christ.
back into the cargo hold, and he's like, and then he comes back to you. He's like, Banks had a gem on him that he was gonna give to his wife, and those wraiths took it. Those fucking wraiths took his gem.
Okay, and then I just use my sleep spell and I put him to sleep.
I swear I was about to knock him out. I swear I was about to knock him out.
Information. He was
How
trying
much
to
health do you
testify.
have? How much health do you have,
Kill
Catlin?
this trick.
Alex is like, "Ah,
Oh,
no."
44.
Oh my god.
You have
that is so
44?
funny.
Yeah.
It's
That
not enough
nigga
to
Chitter chat.
tripping.
Shit,
not
boy.
enough to make him go to sleep. So
Not
you
enough.
cast the
My
spell,
God.
and he's like, "What?" And once again, he's going to run past you and Sunday, Monday, and he's going up the stairs.
Nope.
He brushes past
No.
both of you. Both of you make Constitution saves for me.
My God.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I
that was
promise before you
he
said that I was
gets-
about to sock this dude.
Okay, so Catlin, you get shit on your other shoulder, and you're fine though. You're like,
Jesus.
you're calm and you're poised. Sunday, Monday, yeah, you already threw up once. You're good. You're good to go.
I'm dying.
Terrence,
I'm
cut
dying.
to Terrence, Brother Mo, and Nymira. What do you guys do in this room that you're in?
I want to just say, I'm just like, for no particular reason,
He's here running
I
in
just
the
want to be
hallway.
like, geez, I'm so glad I don't have shit on me. And I want to just look around this room. I'm having a good time over here. I'm having the best time.
That is so.
Y'all just hear loud ass running in the
Dude,
hallway.
I've rolled 4
Yeah, y'all can
D20s.
hear that?
And just like distant screams.
Dude, I've rolled 4
Team.
D20s today. That was another
But
D20.
it was
He's on the heater.
but that was -1 though.
It was a D20 though.
Okay. So yeah, you What are you trying to invest? Just like their papers and stuff?
I just want to, see what's going on. We don't know what the fuck is happening on this ship.
Okay,
What's
yeah,
in
yeah,
this
yeah.
room? What's all in this room?
So there's a bunch of stacks of paper. The first thing that
I
you
know it's not in
notice,
this
like
room.
Terrence, yeah, this room doesn't have shit in it. Terrence, so
There is not a
you're looking
speck
at
of
the
shit in this
papers,
room.
and the first papers that you can make out are their books, baby. And look,
The
you've
books?
seen
Oh,
some
hell yeah.
fucked up books in your life, and their books are cooked. They're doing tax write-offs on shit that they shouldn't even be doing. They're doing a lot of illegal shit. That's the
Oh
first
my
thing I
god.
noticed
Holy
is
shit.
that this group, even though they're a peacekeeping organization, or they're like, enforcers basically, their books are just bad. But you can't necessarily tell whether or not they're corrupt or if they're just stupid ass hippos that are bad at math. The next thing that you see though is you see the ship manifest, and the ship manifest indicates that they're taking you guys to a place called the Hand of Naomi, which is like the central location where all of the Notari bylaws and stuff come from. But the first stop on the way there is a stopover in a small, it's a very large city called the Rock of Brawl, is the first stop, which is where you're headed to now.
I want to really look at these tax sheets and be like, holy fuck. These
What looks
write-offs are
like
fucking insane. What are they doing here? I can't tell what's going on. I want to take a few notes and tuck the papers away in my inner pocket
Yeah,
and
Genius.
tell them about where we're like heading and shit.
cool. So yeah, you tuck them,
Balance
add
the
them to,
books, by the way.
and you balance them. Add the like cooked books to your inventory
Hell yeah.
as an item. That could be useful down the ride. And then he
Can
tells
I
the rest of you, yeah, you guys are headed to the Hand of Naomi, and your first stop is the Rock of Brawl.
could I do an investigation check on another pile of shit in here, or a stack of papers? I guess because there's no shit.
Well,
Thank God there's no shit in there.
with his crit that he just
I
got,
found everything.
he's pretty much found everything. Like
All right, word.
he knows papers. As an accountant, he knows papers, he knows organization, and he was able to just sort of like fucking mind meld the entire room's worth of,
Could I do a history check on what he told us about these places that we're going to?
Well, good idea.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll for history. So for the Rock of Brawl, the first place that you're headed to, the Rock of Brawl is basically a giant asteroid in which a whole city has been built. And originally it was like a pirate port and haven, but then slowly more and more merchants and tradespeople and artisans settled. And so now it's kind of a mashup. There's some super rich people that are like half barony, half pirate, and then there's a lot of like poor people and like thieves and stuff that run around in the lower districts of the city. But overall, it's like a major hub in wild space in between worlds. Like it's well known. There's a lot of opportunity at the Rock of Brawl for pretty much any walk of life.
Dope. And
That sounds
where are these
sick.
hippos from? Just curious. Are they like just a general space race?
Yeah, the GIF are like a general nomadic space race. But whereas some space races are nomadic and kind of free love, the GIF are mostly militarized. Their empires are military, authoritarian powers.
Okay, cool. We're going to the rock.
Rock a brawl, baby. What else do you
And we
guys
don't
want
know
to do?
anything. We don't know any of that stuff. We're covered in shit.
You say
right
he
now.
found everything in this room already, pretty much? Yeah, okay.
And then shit boy ran
Yeah.
upstairs.
I dreading go back
Let's
into
move
the
on.
hallway.
I don't want to go up there, man. It smells like shit.
You said shit man ran downstairs?
Yeah, he ran downstairs.
Oh, he went downstairs?
Well, so one thing about what's it called?
Damselfly.
Wild space is so when you're in wild space, you have these things called the gravity wells. And so you guys are midship. Let me get my pointer. So you guys are like midship. Can you see this line?
Mm.
Okay, so you guys are like kind of right here. And so you're
On
standing
that middle line.
upright. But when you go down, it's technically like you're going up. Because when you go down these stairs, you cross the gravity well. And so then you're technically standing on what would be the ceiling normally, but is right side up because you're
Yeah, so just
technically
like
on
on the
the
other
other.
side. Just
Yeah.
Okay.
So it flips you pretty
Oh,
seamlessly, and
I see what you're saying.
that's
Okay.
and so like in wild space, any spaceship that you're in has a bubble of atmosphere around it, and that atmospheric bubble needs to be replenished every like week or so. But you can breathe in the air. So like if you were standing on top of the damselfly, you could breathe in air, and gravity will pull you towards the center of the ship. But then beyond that bubble of atmosphere is wild space, where you would float around and you would need like a breathing apparatus.
Yeah, and you suffocate and all that. Okay.
Yeah.
Monday is miserable right now. He's extremely motion sick all the time. So he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. So he's throwing up everywhere. There's shit all over the boat, all over the fucking deck. Yeah.
Marcus, are there 3 other rooms where we are on the ship right here?
Yeah, there is.
And the door's right behind Sunday, Monday for 2 of them, right?
So yeah, let me get this fog of war out of here. Hell? Hold up. What the hell? So there's a doorway. Wrong thing.
Was it Arthur
There's
Morgan?
a doorway right there. There's a doorway right here. And then there's a doorway in the conference room and in the other side of the shit-stained galley.
God.
I want to go to the door in the conference room. I don't want to go back to the shit hallway.
Yeah. So Nymera, you
Shit,
go through this room. Does anybody go? Does anybody go with Nymera?
Check out
I'll
the
go with
room back by me.
I go up there with her.
Okay, so Catelyn, you'll go back there. Nymera and Terrence, you guys go, and you're kind of in a captain's quarter. You know, it's right off of the main conference room. It's well furnished. It's ornate. You know, the things here are nicer and obviously more fit. It's a hippo-sized bed, which is a California king. And yeah, there's just a bunch of like bits and bobbles around here.
Okay.
First, be like, wow, it's so well furnished and ornate around this bitch, and I want to do a little investigation and check.
Roll for investigation. 11. So with an 11, you look under the mattress first thing, and you find a 2-pound silver bar that's worth 10 gold. It's a 2-pound silver bar. Add that to your inventory.
Pocket it.
Nymera, do you want to do anything in here?
I want to walk around and see if I see anything that stands out or suspicious.
So are you doing like a perception check, or are you looking for something?
Perception.
Okay, so roll for perception. Ooh, perception. Okay. Yeah,
You got dice over there?
nothing really stands out. You you see an abacus in one corner of the room that looks like the hippo used it more as a toy than a counting tool. And then towards the other room where the galley came, the shit that's connected to the shit Latin room, the doorknob is a beautiful bronze doorknob with a head of a lion on it, but it's covered in shit as well. And the smell is sort of lightly permeating across the room.
I leave immediately.
And so, Catelyn, I'm going to cut to Catelyn. Catelyn, what are you doing down here?
I'm going in this room that's below the shit room.
So this one right here? Or
yeah.
This one?
Yep.
Yeah, so you burst into this. This is a bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take this opportunity to clean myself up and change into my backup clothes that I have in my inventory.
Nice. Yeah, you do that. You're no longer covered in shit.
Thank you.
What?
and I guess I'm gonna tell Sunday, yo, if you want to come get cleaned up, there's a bathroom.
I go in the bathroom and I don't have backup clothes, so I still smell like shit. But we keep it moving though. I wash my hands.
Nice. All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
Well, I want to see what's in these other 2 rooms.
Okay, so quickly, these other rooms, they're just bedrooms. You go into this first one, and it's just kind of like a little sitting room, and then the next one is a bedroom for another shipmate. And do you want to do like an investigation or anything in there?
Yeah.
Nice. With a 24, is that a crit?
No.
So with that, you find 1, a fishing rod, and 2, you find a. Why don't you roll a D100 for me?
22.
So with a 22, you find a horn of silent alarm, and you add that to your inventory.
Okay, and then do I also add the fishing rod?
Yeah, if you take it, if you want to take that.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And the fishing rod will be just basic fishing equipment. That's the item. All right, do you guys want to do anything else?
No. I don't.
I probably got to dip out in like 10 minutes to catch the second half of this Nuggets game.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we could pause there for the night.
I think we got a lot done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you
Some of us
went
got-
a whole. Let's
Before
see.
we leave, I'm gonna do a wholeness of body. It says once per long rest as an action, I can regain 21 HP.
Nice.
Does Sunday still have like limited health because of what happened in the fight?
Well, you guys could
Is
do a
that-
short rest too. You guys could rest down here in one of the the California King, and it's comfy down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we,
I mean, I didn't take any damage, so I'm chilling. But I didn't.
Yeah,
know
so-
if
go back to the. I go back to the. What's it called? No,
Captain's quarters?
the what the fuck is this room called?
The captain's quarters?
The one we just came from?
conference room.
conference room.
Oh, the one you're in?
Conference room. Yeah, I stay in there because there's shit in that other room too.
I'm gonna go in the conference room and just put my feet up on the table.
I am going. Wait, what's
Same,
this
right
room
where
down here
I
again?
am.
Yeah, you're
This
just
one?
chilling while I'm
No, the
like,
room at right to that.
getting these
What is that
books
one?
together.
this one,
Just a toilet room.
Yeah.
it's just like a utility closet, just like chilling room. There's like a bench and some tools.
Post up.
I'll stay in
I'm
there.
gonna just talking about this to Terrence. Hey, did you see this fool covered in shit running up the fucking stairs?
I smelled it. I certainly smelled it.
And Sunday, Monday, where are you going to be relaxing to get your health back?
I'm gonna lay right there in the middle of the hallway because I'm so disgusted by everything, and I lay on the wooden shitty planks.
Oh my! You lay in the shit?
I bask in it at this
What
point.
if you just
Oh
take,
my god!
take your shirt off and put it and go wash it off in the sink in the bathroom?
I don't have.
Let it
I'm half
dry.
dead. I'm also half dead. I'm like
That shit can't
super,
be healthy for you, right?
super dying right now, and I think I pass out. I'm pretty sure that's
Oh
what
my
happened. I'm
God.
pretty sure I passed out
Okay,
in the middle of the
so
hallway.
everybody is doing a short rest, but Sunday, Monday. So Sunday, Monday, you keep the handicap on your health. You have a maximum of 19 health until you can fucking.
Why don't you
There.
just rest?
God damn it.
That's
My
that's
God.
where we end.
Okay. God
Nice.
damn it, dude. He couldn't help